So sick and tired of people crying about shit all the time. They little bitches. Ole, ole, ole. Mm, 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 mm. You still can't get a notification? Yeah. Well, I took off notifications for someone's channel and I'm still getting it. I took the notifications off because I got sick and tired of seeing this person's notifications on my phone every day. And I'm like, why the fuck am I getting these notifications if I turned them off for this damn channel? And now you're telling me that you don't even get notified. See? I don't want notifications and I'm getting them. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. I get my own notifications, no problem. Within like matter of seconds, I get my own notification. But there is a certain someone that posts videos like every couple hours. They post videos, and it's just like a bunch of bullshit. And I'm subscribed to her channel, and I put no notifications, none. I put none, and I'm still getting her notifications. And I'm like, damn it, man. I'm ready to unsubscribe. 'Cause I really don't want to see none of the bullshit that she puts up. Cause it's like old bullshit. It's all like dumb shit that don't pertain to me. If I unsubscribe, then the person will probably be like, I guarantee that one person that unsubscribed was Mark. He hates me. He doesn't like me. Ah. I'll be like, well, stop fucking posting shit every damn fucking minute. Nobody wants to see that shit. It's attention seeking hoes. That's what I call them. Attention whores. All day, man. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You ain't got. Why don't you go get a fucking job or go do some productive shit with your life? Like, no one wants to see the bullshit you fucking post. Like, I want to say that to her so bad, but like, I don't want to be like fucked up. Trust me, this person does. I know they do. They love it so much that it's like every day. And I'm like, you get attention, then you complain about the attention. Then you're like, oh, I'm not worried about nobody, but you're sitting there worrying about everybody. You don't make no fucking sense, woman. And I don't want to like, fuck her off or something like that, but like, that's another dumbass thing that they started. It says community moderation. I wonder if I can turn it off. Yeah, but that shit, that TikTok shit's crazy anyway. I don't even like all that shit. I don't know why it does it. I would like to get rid of it because I don't really need it there. I don't know. It just says reactions, time stacks, participants, community, moderation. It just tells me who my mods are. There's like, when I look at all the people that I've hidden on my channel, there's like a million fucking people. It's fucking hilarious. My block list is ridiculous. I mean, I've been on here for like 6 years, so it should be. I had to block a few people, man. I got tired of that shit. I just can't take that shit no more. It gets annoying. Sad thing is, I had to delete 2 guys this past month. Usually, guys don't really bother me, but these 2 idiots, they aggravated the shit out of me. I can't deal with that shit. When a guy comes to me all the time and talks about a girl all the time, and blah, 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 this girl's this girl's that. You know, I did this, I did that. Why is she like this? Because she's a hoe, man. Come on. Like, why are you trying to wife up a hoe or try and, like, graduate a hoe for? Come on, bro. Like, why should I have to tell you that, like, oh, in a certain type of way? You want me to outright tell you she's a hoe, bro? I mean, you can love a hoe if you want to, but it's not making any sense, bro. That's why I had to get rid of those 2 guys. They would come in here and talk about their women all the time. Women, this girl, this, she's gonna talk to me, when she's gonna talk to me, what time she's gonna call me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't under time for that shit, man. I can't deal with that. And then that one guy, he was like sending me $1.99, and meanwhile it's $5 a question, and you're sending me $1.99. You're like disrespecting me more by talking about, oh, can you just answer this real quick? I'll give you $1.99. Do you know when you give me $1.99, you know what I get? Fucking idiot. So I had to get rid of him too. I can't take that shit from people. No, you can never make a hoe. You can make a hoe into a housewife, but she ain't gonna, you know, she ain't gonna do what you want for so long. Yeah, since you made me a mod on your channel for a whole year now, I think, or more than that, I've deleted a lot of people off your channel. A shitload of people I've got rid of because a lot of your mods just time them out. I'm like, don't time out that person. Fucking hide their ass off the channel so they don't come back and talk more shit. Get rid of them. Period. They don't deserve to be in here. A lot of people just want you to like see your reaction. Like if they say, "Oh, hey baby, you want this, whatever," and then you're like, they just want to like screenshot you and say, "I said this to this girl. Look at her reaction." you know, they're like a bunch of idiots. That's what a lot of people do on here. They want reactions, or they want you to react or say something and be like, "Look at this. I got this chick all riled up, or I got this guy riled up. I told him that he was this and that, blah blah blah." And then you delete them, and then they get happy because they made you mad. That's what most people do on there. Most trolls do anyway. Oh yeah, it definitely works. But it doesn't matter what I say sometimes or who I'm pointing out like shit to. They don't get it. They just do whatever they think they want to do or feel like they want to do something. I'm like, man, you fucking irritate me. I have a lot of people that come to me and they ask me questions, but they don't disrespect me. Like even if I don't really like their question or I don't really want to answer it or I think that it's weird or stupid. If you don't disrespect me, then I'm gonna answer whether I what my feelings are about the question or not. You know what I'm saying? If you don't disrespect me, you can come in here every day and ask me like the same question. As long as you don't disrespect me, then we're good. But don't think you're gonna come in here every day and ask me the same shit or every week and ask me the same stuff and then disrespect me too. Hell no. And that's why I got rid of these people because I ain't dealing with that shit. It ain't happening. And sometimes by me getting rid of them or blocking them, maybe they'll say to themselves, you know what? Mark never disrespected me, but obviously he felt like maybe I disrespected him. Maybe it was me asking stupid ass questions like he says all the time. So maybe I should like take a break from readings and don't ask no more stupid questions and live my life like he says to do. Maybe sometimes it takes me doing that to somebody for them to understand that what they're doing is like dumb. Like, and why are you asking me about another person when you can just ask them yourself? If you say, if you're telling me a person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your fiance or like your ex, then you should have no problem talking to them then. Why are you asking me to find out what they're doing or what they think? Fucking ask them yourself. That's what I would do. If I want to know what a certain person's thinking about me, I'm gonna ask them. You know, I'm gonna test them out. Yeah, exactly. As long as you respect me, I respect you. Hey, Ann, how you doing? But it's like there's some people that's very unbearable. Like you're like, yo, like really? And then some people will be listening to this and be like, well, why you do it then? I do it for people who have a brain and common sense and people who like really want genuine shit done. You know, I don't want people coming here and be there like, oh, obsessing over dumb shit and asking stupid ass shit. When is the grass gonna grow? When is the sun coming out? What time is my hoe gonna call me? Like, what the fuck? You want too damn much. Yeah, see, all she gotta do is start coming here and talking. See, that's it. That's such a dumbass thing. Stupid ass shit. You know what they should do, which I wish they would do, like TikTok and like Instagram, is every person that's in here should be shown instead of that stupid ass thing. They should show who's in your room. That's what I want. Like right now, there's 5 people in here, but there's only you guys talking. So if I click on something, I want to see who's in my room. So when I click participants, it's only going to say us three because we're the only ones who have participated. No, then he should. Don't do it. I wish I could know who's in my room at all times, like TikTok and like Instagram, but this is the only place that it doesn't show who's in your room. And that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, that's it. It won't tell you who's in your room. Instagram does, and so does TikTok. When you enter a room, it says so and so joined, and that's how it should be in here. You would think that this would have it, but it doesn't. Because I think that it's fucked up that you have people in your room listening to you and won't talk to you, but they can just sit there and stare at you the whole time, or like see what you're doing or who you're talking to. You know, like that's fucking bullshit. Like that's the only thing I don't like about YouTube. Because then, if that were to happen, that'll eliminate a lot of stalkers. That will eliminate a lot of like access and people coming to see you, and it'll show always who's around. Like what's up, KP? So that's the only thing I don't like about YouTube is people can because when you have it on public, right? So anybody can come in here and watch you, but it'll be nice to know who is in your room. So that way you can be like, fucker, you in here watching me? Because a lot of people will come into people's rooms and not say anything. They just want to hear what's going on or see if a certain somebody's in there, you know. Because people in your room, Marley, like your ex, he could say, oh, this fucking ass Marky Mark's terror's in her room all the time, making her laugh, talking shit to her. They're all talking shit to each. Let me go in this Marky Mark room and see if there's something going on between them because so they can like pinpoint somebody. Or they can do the same thing to Anne. Anne's ex can say, "Oh yeah, like I see this guy Marky Mark talking. Let me go see this guy's room. Let me see what's going on between them two." You know, and that's how it goes. Like a lot of people can spy on you without you knowing. It's annoying. Yeah, they have to. They have to. KP. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Exactly, but people like to waste time. But the issue is if you don't if you don't talk and you just sit there, I would never know if you're in my room or not. Because my sister says that she watches me some nights and she just leaves it on and she doesn't say anything, but she'll just listen to me and what I'm saying. Right? So I know she watches me from time to time, especially at night. Right? Because she'll say, "Oh, last night I heard you say this shit. It made me laugh or something like that." But she doesn't want to participate, right? Um, so that's why, like, I was laughing. You can ask your question when you're ready, Steven. I got your donation. Thanks. But yeah, that's why, like, it's a lot of people they'll go see or they'll hear, like, you give a reading to somebody, right? And after you give a reading to somebody, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, let me write that down." And when this person comes in my room, I know what to say to them. Or I know like more information about them, and they'll be like, making sure when you come in their room that they're like this top-notch psychic. Meanwhile, they're writing notes from other people's rooms. Some people be evil, yo. A general reading, all right, Steven. Yeah, writing on their popsicle sticks. You can learn a lot from Uncle Marky, KP. If I got paid to think, I'd be a billionaire. Yeah. The thing is, when I go in somebody's room, I speak every time. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up? Whatever." I'm not gonna sit back there and watch you. Yeah, that's dumb. Like, why don't you just come in the room and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, what's that? What's wrong with that? And just stay there, like, or at least you speak. All right, Steven, let's see what we got here. All right, so Steven, what I'm getting here is you might be worried and you might be feeling incomplete or insecure about things that are happening with you. There could be like a lady that is annoying you or being vengeful or has like a bad temper. A woman that can be deceitful around you or malicious. Uh, Otherwise, that I would say like try to be brave and find the capacity in your heart and in your mind to have the strength to make an action that will, even if you don't know the outcome, it doesn't matter. Do everything you want to do without fear. Just know that God has your back, Spirit has your back. So whether you know what you want to do or not, don't rush. And if you do, just know that whatever you're doing it without fear. All right. And take action and do whatever you have to do. If you do this, um, the outcome will be good. It'll be favorable. It'll be satisfying. You'll have social relationships with people. You'll feel more devoted, engaging with people, talking to people, feeling the sincerity, feeling like, you're having your pleasure talking to people. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? So, Stephen, I would say that in order for you to be happy, I would say disconnect from a person around you that's very ill-tempered, very vengeful, very, narrow-minded, a person who makes you worry, a person that makes you feel incomplete, and a person that makes you feel unfulfilled or like insecure. So as long as you eliminate this person, then I would say that you can put in the action or determination into doing something that makes you feel a lot better. I remember the last time I spoke to you, you said you were trying to leave a certain place and go somewhere else. And if that is the case, then I would say that if you need to leave where you are and go somewhere else and you're not sure, if you do go somewhere else, you will be very happy. But you have to make the action. You have to take the action to do so. Hope that makes sense, Steven. But in general, I got two different things here. Like, I got like a person being vengeful to you or a person like being bad, or a person that's like making you worry. But try not to worry. Just go ahead and do what you got to do. Don't let this person hold you back. Don't let them hold you back. And I hope that you found a different place or wherever you are is getting better. I believe my memory serves me right. Hey, Ali, how you doing? He said, being a model. Oh, hell no, I'm far from that. I ain't no damn model. Yeah, no, I said if I got paid to think, I'd be a billionaire. Because I'm always thinking for everybody. Bending over is still considered the ready position. You're damn right. I got a saying, it says, bend over, Rover, I'll drive. I'll give you a bone of my own. You can use it. One thing that always happens in issues is being friendly. Well, the thing is If you're too friendly, make sure you're friendly to the people that are friendly back. You can't be friendly to every asshole you talk to or you see, because then you'll look like an idiot being friendly to an asshole that don't care about you. Ali, you said finally the meditation recommend the mediation recommendation are done for AO. Oh, cool. What about the job, Ali? How's that going? Okay, cool. Fiona says if I tell you how I am, it might be TMI. You can say whatever you want in here. We all do, Fiona. Fiona, everybody says whatever they want in here. You're lucky Dan isn't in here. Well, if he starts to do that life, Ali, he's gonna realize what he got himself into. But hey, if that's what he wants, at least he wants to like you know, at least like he wants to like try to do something, but we'll see how long it lasts. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. More time so he can have less child support because in his mind, paying more is worse than than being with his kids. Your aunt Flo came to visit. I need that bitch to leave. She's an unwanted guest. Well, you know what you gotta do if you want to get her to leave. Let off some gas. She'll leave. Fiona is gorgeous with the prettiest eyes. Oh boy. I'm sure she'll find somebody. As long as you guys think you're gorgeous, that's all that matters. Everybody's gonna rate themselves and other people can rate them, you know? I don't tell too many women that they're gorgeous because they'll probably think that I want them. So I kind of keep my mouth shut to myself, like. If I tell a woman that they're gorgeous, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he wants my coochie. He's just saying that because he wants me." I'm like, all right, then go with that. Do whatever you want. Yeah, or you be paying child support. Yeah, that's for sure. Gorgeous women get you in trouble. Gorgeous women get you in trouble, especially ones with pretty eyes. They'll be looking at you like, and you be like, ah, yes, I want you. Yeah. I've been tempted many times, but thank God I never was stupid. She's not Hispanic. She's hypnotic. There's a difference. Fiona's got that white girl look. People look the way they are. People always say I'm Mexican or I'm from New York or some shit like that. I'm like, nah, neither or. I'm Portuguese, and when you're Portuguese, you beg please. That's what I tell them. And then they laugh. It's cool. Very true, Stephen. You can't even find a friend with a good heart, let alone a woman that will have one. Most women want a paycheck handed over to them so they can buy fake shit for themselves. And a good woman doesn't even want a man because she ends up finding an asshole that doesn't care about her eventually. So, like, for a good person to find another good person, it's very rare because most good people are with bad people and most bad people are with good people. That's how they want to get evened out. A good person is rarely with another good person. And when you think they're good together, wait till they get behind doors. It's not all that great. There's a lot of acting going on when people are in relationships. I've seen it with my own eyes for years. For years, I've seen it. You mean you're bi crazy? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, you know? That's the thing. Some people are only good for a short period of time. And then when they get you in their possession and they have sex with you and then there's a connection and then they're with you, after like maybe 3, 4, 5 months, maybe a year, you'll start to like regret being with that person because they show them their true selves, their true colors, you know? And then you're like, I made a mistake here. I got tricked, you know? Happens to a lot of people. That's why I tell people in order for you to really, the only way you should really get married and be into a serious relationship is when you start living with somebody. When you start living with a person, you'll see who they really are. And that's why there is so many bad relationships and divorces because a lot of people they meet each other, they date each other, they fuck each other, and then eventually they'll love each other. That's ass backwards. And then they'll go live with each other and get married right away. In my opinion, you should meet, date, get to know each other. Once you love each other, then you can have some sex. And then that'll make the love even better because you've exchanged energies and hopefully it's good. So that way you actually, be fulfilled. And then after that, you should live with each other for at least a year. And then you can put a ring on that woman's finger if you're a guy, right? Put a ring on her finger and then you can marry her. And then when you marry her, you know who you're with because you've gone through the right steps to know who the person you're with. But the only issue with that is you can be with a person that is the greatest actor of all time. They can say, you know what, I really don't want to be with this person, or I'm going to act my way through this, and then I'll see how it goes. I'm going to see if I can gain her trust, or I'm going to gain his trust. And then once I have it, I'm going to take care of him, and then I'm going to go fuck around. I'm going to go see if I can get me someone else. So that's the only fucked up thing. And that's why they invented location. So that way you all can see where you are. But even that is can be a trick. You can leave your phone somewhere. Oh yeah, they're home, and then get on a bike or a car and go somewhere to fuck someone else. You'll never really know. And I know I shouldn't say these things because some people be like, fuck, Mark's right. Maybe that did happen that day. Probably. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And that's why I don't think I can ever trust anyone unless like I have spirit confirming that it is real. You know, if spirit's telling me, Mark, don't worry, she ain't cheating on you, you're good. Or don't worry, Mark, she don't think you cheat on her, you're good. If I have confirmation from spirit or from God, then I'll be okay. But anything can change, you know. Yeah, that STD. That's another thing that's fucked up is STDs. That's why I keep to myself now more than ever because STDs are it's like COVID. Fuck. Anybody can get it. It's sad. And some people, if they really want to trap, some people, if they really want to trap you, they will give you their STD. And then when you find out you have an STD, they're gonna be like, well, we both have it, so we might as well stay with each other. And that's what happens. If I know a couple that happened to, and they're still together because they don't want to, release that. But we already found out. I already know, but and that's why I was like, oh hell no. But a lot of people, um, to each their own. If people are in that situation and you're okay with it, and you like, you know, if that's what happens to you, that's what happens to you. Some people are content with the whole thing, and they don't really care. They'll probably say, "Oh well, someone gave it to me, so I didn't know, and I gave it to you," or blah blah blah. Yeah, then your pecker falls off, or you can't use it, or you can't just well, you can use it, but you have to, if you don't tell nobody, that's kind of fucked up. Well, people in their 40s and 50s are the ones that have been through a few generations. See, so they've been through a lot of bullshit. See, they've been through the non-social media, now dominant social media. So when you're like 40, 50 years old, you're saying to yourself, well, 25 years ago wasn't none of this bullshit, or 30 years ago I wasn't none of this shit. Why now? Like, why is it gotta be now? Why is this like this is ruining people's lives, or just liking a person's photo is a problem. So this generation and the past 20 years of social media is really bad. And that's why it gives a platform to more whores. So they can and men and women too. Men and women whores, they use it to their advantage. So they can like have an easier path to finding another dirtbag like themselves. So, but for a decent person, most decent, trustworthy people are not on social media every day posting their dumb asses up because they're not going to do that. A decent person doesn't go on social media every single day and posts a selfie of themselves. There is no such thing. Because if you're a decent person, you won't do that because that's attention seeking. And attention seeking is for hoes. You're not supposed to seek for attention if you're a decent person because that's just going to give you more more reason to get zapped by an evil energy or a person that is saying, oh yeah, they're looking for attention. When you do that shit, you look for attention. You want somebody to talk shit to you. You want people to like be attracted to you. You're looking for it. So by posting every single day, you look like, hungry. You look hungry for attention. And then some people say, oh, well, that's not true. Yes, it is. Why are you doing it? Because you want to get likes. You want people to say, hey, beautiful, or hey, handsome. You want people to say something to you. And then behind closed doors, you're there like, oh my God, I got 18 comments and 75 likes. Yay. And what is that going to do? Make you look prettier? What's that gonna do? Get you some D? Come on, man. Grow the fuck up. Like, and then when your life's fucked up and you have all these bad things happen to you, then you're wondering why the bad shit happened to you. It happened to you because you are too busy putting yourself on the internet every damn minute. I tell a lot of people, going on the internet every single day, showing yourself is not a good thing. It's not, because it'll make things bad for you. You'll get a whole pile of freaks around you. You'll get messaged by so many weirdos. You're attracting negative energy, and then even if you have a friends list and your friends see you, and certain one aren't gonna really like your picture because they're gonna be jealous, and just that jealousy, right? Just that jealousy that they project into that picture of you, it's bad. But a lot of people don't think that way. They think, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm fine. You keep thinking that. And that's one of the main reasons I don't post pictures of myself that much. I'll post pictures of me and my nephew maybe once in a blue moon or a special occasion or a birthday or something. But I'm not gonna do it every day or every week. Hell no. I'd rather put a meme up of some saying or like a sports thing like I always do. I'm not gonna do that. Hell no. That's dumb. And a lot of people just don't get it. Oh, you're saying if they don't change their ways, they're gonna get the same results. Yeah. So if they keep posting themselves every day and bad shit's happening, that means they need to change and not put themselves up there. That's like the example, you know? Yeah, you can't make people good. You can't change nobody. They gotta change themselves. They gotta be good on their own. Yeah. Because that's the only thing that matters is your appearance, right? No problem, Steven. Good seeing you, bro. Wish you the best. Yeah, of course, that's going to be the first thing he said because he wants to know if you're interested. So if you write back, if she wrote back to him, "Oh, I think you're handsome," right? Or I think you have, nice lips or something like that, right? Or I like your hairstyle, I like your whatever. If she commented back, then he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm got her," because she thinks I'm handsome. She thinks I'm good looking, so I'm got her already, you know. And that's exactly what it is. Like those dating apps are toxic. The first dating app I ever used was Adult Friend Finder, and I did that like maybe fucking 20 years ago, maybe when that app first came out. I think it's about 20 years old. That Adult Friend Finder, and that app turned into a sex place, like to hook up within a matter of a year. I was very disappointed because like I met a few people on there from Bermuda, and I was talking to this Filipino girl that was from Bermuda, and then she said she wrote me back and said, "Yeah, we can hook up, we can hang out or whatever." I said, "Yeah, just we can talk on a different app or whatever." And she's like, "No, no, we'll talk here." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's already a red flag." And then like I said to her, "Look, we've been talking for a while. Let's link up." And then I told her that, let's meet at this place or that place or whatever. And she's like, "Okay, cool." And I never saw her, never saw her again. Her whole thing was gone. Her whole thing was gone. Nobody can find her. And I was like, "This is it. It was a hoax. It was like people talking to you and they weren't even real." So I never went on a dating app ever again. I was like, fuck this. I ain't this internet shit is aggravating as hell. I ain't talking to no robot bitch. I ain't got no time for this shit. That's why I don't go on dating apps. Dating apps are toxic. It's all bullshit. Even on TikTok, they show like a person saying, okay, I met this person on whatever, this dating app. She's coming into the car now. So the girl gets into the car and the guy's like, oh, hey, how you doing? And the girl goes, yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, you handsome, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, oh, where are we going to eat? And the guy be like, oh, yeah, we guys are going, you know, whatever. They say, oh, I'm not going there. You better take me somewhere really nice. And the guy's like, get the fuck out of my car. She's like, are you serious right now? He goes, yeah, get the fuck out of my car. If you think my first date, I'm going to spend $100 on some person I don't even know, then you can leave. So she got out of the car and was like super pissed. And I laughed. I was like, that's me. I tell him too. I'll take you wherever. We're gonna get some food, but I ain't spending no $100 on you alone on my first date. You must be out of your damn mind. Will you give me head afterwards or something? And if you are, that means you're a hoe. So just let me know from the beginning then. Stupid ass woman. That's why I can never be on them dating apps. They're full of shit. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Speaking of hoes, I just got a friend request from a hoe. I'm like, who the hell is this? And it's like some person, Rose, somebody says new. And it's got pictures of her like in a bikini and a surfboard and then a picture of her, with her ass hanging out. Like, who the fuck wants to be friends if like you dirty assholes getting like nobody cares about your shit, sweetheart? Like, go away. I don't want to follow you. I'm thinking you want a reading. You want me to like your fucking posts and add you and be a follower of a moron. Like, leave me alone. People ain't got no life, man. They're so annoying. Everything is follow this, follow that, like this, like that. Oh my god. Yeah, it wasn't good enough for her, yeah. Like, what do you think we're gonna do on our first date? And there was another like there I love that's why I love TikTok. They be sharing all this funny ass shit about dating and people recording like the person they're going on a date with or they just met. It'd be funny as hell. Some of the baby mamas, they'll be like, "Oh, if you take me out, you gotta pay for my kids too." And be like, "What do you mean I gotta pay for your kids? That's your baby daddy's problem, not mine." You know? And he was like, "No, no. If you take me out, you're taking my children out. So I'm ordering extra food to take to my children." And he was like, "No, you ain't. I'm with you. I'm paying for you. But now you know what? I ain't paying for you at all." He got up and left. She's like, "Where you going? I can't pay for this." I said, "Not my problem." That shit was hilarious. It's really sad, but it's true. It all happens in real life. That's the sad part of it. Is people think that a lot of women think that men are obligated to pay for them. I ain't paying for shit, especially on the first date. Not spending no $100 on you. Hell no. You might as well bring a bottle of water when you come. We're gonna sit somewhere at a park and talk for our first couple dates. I ain't buying you shit. I ain't wasting my money. You must be crazy. No, no. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I never do either. You know? See, Anne's the perfect example. See, she just says she just wants money. See, she just wants to get monetized. She don't care. She'll put pictures of herself, do her thing. She just wants money. See, typical woman. She just proved my point. See, Fiona? She fell right into the trap. See, look, I just proved it. See, tell you. She be like, look, I just want to get money. See? Yeah, we all want that moolah. We all need moolah. Money. I need some money, honey. Oh boy, it's not easy. But that's what I want. I want to put in a request to YouTube to being that they want to do all these fancy things now. I want them to allow me to see everybody who comes in the room. That would be the best thing that they can do. And I'm sure they can do it. Because every other app does it. Ninja says, I need bread. See, look. Typical woman wants money. See, if we ain't talking about money, then I ain't talking to you. See, I'm not interested. You better give me some moolah. See, typical Virgo. That's all Virgos want. It's fucking money. They live and die with money. They think they're gonna take it to their grave. Well, that's because you're an Aquarius. Aquarius is work for their money. Yeah. See, Fiona, it makes sense now, does it? And said, shit, I work hard too. Uh-huh. Fiona, what is your zodiac sign? Right now we're in Gemini season. A few of my Gemini friends are coming up next month. My Gemini hoods. Gemini friends. And now you want us to guess your zodiac sign. Fiona wants to be difficult. You guys want a message? Message. Fiona, I'm gonna say that you are an Aries. All right, and this is your card. I am immune to gossip. Yes, you are. I am immune to predators who use gossip to hurt other people. It doesn't matter who judges me, who blames me, who disagrees with my point of view. I don't even bother to defend my point of view. You do have fire cusp, but not Aries. These cards are really cool. You welcome. All right, Ninja, you're next. All right, Ninja, your card is Heaven is all around me. And it says, Heaven is a point of view, a state of mind. Heaven is where I feel a communion of love with everything in existence. Heaven is all around you. She's probably a Scorpio. No, Cancer. Oh shit. So your birthday is coming up. Fiona, do you want a card? You're welcome, Ninja. If you're a Cancer, oh boy. All right. Fiona, this says, everything I need is within me. I don't have to search for the truth. I am the truth. I don't have to search for perfection. I am perfection. I don't have to search for happiness. I am happiness wherever I am. And it's orange. A lot of orange there, just like your handle thing. It's all orange. Oh, I know cancers are very sensitive and emotional. I know. My it's because I'm psychic on Thursdays. Of course. I need to take this call. Give me a second. All right. That was my AC guy. I've been waiting for him to call me all day, but he's busy. He's got two young children, and I don't hound him or anything. He's my boy. Um, my AC has got like an error on it, not mine, but like next door in the games room. There's like a problem with the AC. So he told me what to do. So I'm gonna go do that and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, he told me call him and he'll come there and plug something in and fix it. But he also made a good point because I think it's still under warranty. So I think I'm almost sure that that thing got done like 3 years ago. I have to ask my sister and see if there's a warranty on the paper. We'll see. All right, Ninja. Take care. Good seeing you. So yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that now. He wants me to unplug it and then plug it back in 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go do that now. And he told me to check these wires to see if they're corroded. And if they are, I have to resplice them and do them. So he made some good points there. I'm just because I don't know anything about ACs. I just hook the electrical up so they can work. And I told him on my end it's fine because I hooked up the electrical. Sometimes like wires, they get corroded or they're loose or whatever. Sometimes bugs get in there and trip things. So I took everything apart today and looked at it, and I didn't see anything wrong. And I put my meter on it, and it was fine. So he told me check some other parts of it and see if it's got some problems. So I'm gonna go check now and see. But I need to find out when we got those ACs and what was the warranty on them. So he told me he can do it though. So that's good. He can fix it. It's not even a big deal. We don't need it right now, but we got to get it fixed. All right, I'll be back later on. Hopefully Marley goes live too later, but I'll be back. I'm gonna go fix this, see if I can fix this AC and check it, and I'm gonna do my dinner, and then I'll be back on later. All right, I'll see you guys later on. Take care.